Hello, this is Ronnie. Before going through with the clip as usual, I just want to say that I'm opening the special offer that I have from time to time on my website. Essentially 50% off of the rate for my services for the first year. So if you're interested, please stay on. I'll provide more details at the end of the clip. Other than that, I wish you have pleasant viewing and have a great trading week. Bye now. Now here's silver. There are several things that I want you to notice concerning silver. That's the daily scale. Silver has remained now under the red line for quite a few days. I would say probably a week, maybe more than a week. This is significant. It's just resting on this extremely important line that goes back a long time. If you don't remember, I can bring it up again here. You can see where it was created, way back here in 2002 area, and then there was a touch here 2008, and it's been quite important in the formation of the price action here. It pushed it higher, gave it a big push higher. Now you realize it's just in the vicinity, it's just hanging around there, around that line. We'll clarify it in here so you can see. Here's the line. Do you see? Here's the line, and that's where it is right now. So evidently it is basically telling us this is the first time that since 2002, since the formation of this line, that we are seeing multiple closes on the vicinity, really pressurizing this line. So if we break this, that's going to be a first. You realize it's going to be a first event in this chart, that we are seeing a break under this important line. So that is something you don't want to miss. It does require a bit of concentration on a higher scale, but usually these things really pay off. They pay off because they give you a feel and an insight into what the big forces are doing. Do you see? Okay, so that is for now concerning silver. Short term, we said we're looking at this as 108 to B. Fine, it came down. There are several alternatives here, and I do not think that silver hit the floor. There could even be a rally now in silver, very short term. It could go back and even bang its head against the overhead resistance here. But somehow I think there is a fair chance silver is going to come down. Let's go and see the 60 minutes. We had two alternatives, if you remember, and they're still marked here on the chart. We worked with this being 1, that's 2, that's 3, and we said that's a fourth wave. Fair enough, it could be still be the case. That's a fourth wave. Critically positioned is this line. We should see it staying well under this line. That is 1576. 75, 76. We do not want to see it going higher than that. Then if that happens, that is not a 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it can't be, because it can't go through the origin. I mean, it can't touch this line. However, if silver does manage to spike above the red line, and it spikes above this line, there is another wave count that we should consider, and that's going to be as follows. We're going to come down from here in a 1, 2, 3. That's going to be a 4, and that's going to be a 5. Which means that what you see here is going to be corrective to everything that occurred here. I do not think this is the beginning of a major rally, okay, that will go there. I could be wrong. I don't think it's likely. What I think it is at most capable of achieving in the circumstances here, if it does run above this line, yes, this important line, it could run somewhere around here. And then what will happen? We would have 1, 2, and then when it comes down, it's going to be really ugly. Yeah, it's going to break down badly. Okay, it's possible that none of these things is going to happen. We're going to see basically silver staying put, basically staying stuck here, and continuing with the assumption that that might be a fourth wave. Okay, one reason I don't like this very much, but it doesn't really depend on me liking or not liking, it could turn out to be correct, that is an A, that's a B, but when you see the time scale here that the A and the B took, it looks like we're going to get stuck in this fourth wave for quite a while. And somehow I don't see that the related markets have, if you like, have the time for that. Yeah, so this is not really extremely favorite of mine, this particular alternative. All in all, I remain bearish on silver. Okay, I remain bearish on silver. I will rethink my position on silver, meaning that I might consider maybe I'm missing something big. If silver is able to climb, if silver is able to climb back above 16.2, okay, it's pretty obvious why. You can see the support that this level provided over many months, and the resistance now. So obviously, if silver is able to climb back above 16.2, I'm going to have to raise my hands and say, hey, it is possible something else is going on. I've really got to check and see. I may have to modify the wave count, think about a bullish alternative that is going to send silver back to test 17.4, potentially even higher. Okay, so that's silver. Take a look at gold. Gold is also showing us a close under important support line here. Do you see this line? And now it closed for many days under this line. The wave count is also, in my opinion, enabling quite a few alternatives. And by and large, I still think that the scope of gold going down towards 1120 is quite good. I think that the scope is there for enabling continuation of this drop. We have seen this as 1, 2, potentially 1, 2, 3, 4. That will be a 3, 4, 5 going all the way down there. That will terminate a C. An A, B, C could send gold later down the road, could send it a lot higher. This is an idea. It's nice to have ideas. It's essential to have ideas. But it's really even more essential to let Mr. Market qualify them. Yes, validate or invalidate your ideas. And it's important not to become too possessive of your ideas, meaning not to get married to your ideas in defiance to what is really taking place on the ground. Yes, you have no control on what the market is doing. You will, I think, never have control on what the market is doing. Some people try to have control, it costs them very dearly. In short, the wave count right here on the 60 minutes is a possible 1, 2, 3 that could be still part of the fourth wave. Okay, if it does run above the level marked here by this, it's 1238 and a half. Then I'm going to treat all of that as one leg. Okay, we're going to have to work with this being one leg. That could turn into an ABC, like I mentioned in the case of silver, and then I would nevertheless expect it to come down after that. Okay, so that's gold. Hello, this is Ronnie. I'm back here with some details about a special offer. In case you're interested, you need to go on my website, which is www.wavemasteryallinoneword.com. You follow on the home page. I have a few articles that I've written here. For example, what this website is about, you can run through and see if you like to read some of them. I have also taken here some brief clips that I used to introduce my analytical approach and the range of markets that I'm working with. Essentially on the front page there is not a lot, but there are quite a few links here, as I said, to some articles, and subscribe here will take you to the page where you can find a special promotional offer. You can see it expires on the 6th of August, and it is €10, yeah, 9.99 for the trial for the daily service. So that is 7 days. After that, if you're interested, you do nothing, and it charges you 79 per month plus VAT if it's applicable. It's mainly a European thing. If you're in Europe, you probably have to pay VAT. Exceptionally in Belgium, if you're in from Belgium, you don't have to pay. Otherwise, the various countries are listed here. So take your time to run through the list if you are from Europe. If you have any question, you are not sure which tab relates to you can't find your tab, etc., just let me know. Otherwise, if you're outside Europe, if you are from the UK, USA, sorry, Belgium, or non-EU countries, that means anywhere else in the world, you only pay 79. Okay, 79 euro per month. That is after the trial is over. Yeah, the trial is 7 days. That's for the daily service. So please read through that. There is another choice here for those who don't have time for the daily service, who only have time to look at videos during the weekend. So I have a Wave Mastery weekend video service. Here the trial lasts 2 weeks because you don't have a video every day, yeah, and it only costs $4.99. It gives you access to 2 weekends plus some archives that I have. And that costs half price again, 29 per month plus VAT. Again, the same story of the VAT concerning Europe with all the various countries, and the UK, USA, Belgium, and other countries only pay 29. So suppose you want to try the daily service, and you are from the US. You just click here. Sorry again. It takes you to the payment page. Okay, that's my full name, Aaron Fatali. You pay for the trial. It takes you back to the website, and if everything passes okay, you fill in the form for registering to the service, meaning you choose your login, your username. Be careful with the username, you can't change it once you choose that. Password, okay, and that gets you into the website, but that does not give you immediately access to the videos, okay, because every single video has a password that protects it, and this you will get from me. So at some point, even if you pay, you will have to get in touch with me. I am in Belgium, so if you subscribe during the time that I have some rest, I'm having a nap. So please be patient. I will react usually within a day. I react sometimes fairly quickly. I check my emails in the morning. So you will hear from me, and I'll provide you all the details that you need to have full access. No problem. If you have any question, please don't hesitate. Get in touch with me. If you can't pay through PayPal, there are other ways in which you can pay. I will detail that if you write to me specifically. Okay, you can get in touch with me easily through Contact Us. It's right here. Name, email. Okay, make sure you give me the right email. You message, some simple maths here, and you submit. I get it, and I'll get in touch with you. Concerning my website, you have here use subscription. You will see the service to which you subscribe. Once you log in, okay, you will see it registered. Resources, chart galleries. There are enormous amount of charts here on 3 different pages with lots of charts for you to examine. Labeled, yes, I've gone through and labeled to give you an idea what sort of thing it is, the system that I'm using, the Elliott Wave principle, and how it worked in the past and how it's very likely to continue to work in the future. No guarantees, but what we do manage to get a lot of odds to be on our side before we go for a trade. It is very helpful, can be extremely precise on occasions. When it's not precise and it's not clear to me, I'm not beating about the bush. I'm just telling you straight. It's not clear to me. I suggest we do nothing. Now, I cover so many markets. We can always find some market that is really interesting, and I trade myself every day. I also share with you what I do, and if you have any question, about specific market that you're interested in, you can ask me. Once you become a subscriber, you can ask me. I'll do my best to advise you. I can't give personal advice, but what happens is I relate to your question from a technical point of view, which means that I analyze the market. Even if it's a market that I don't cover, usually I will do my best to cover it for you, and maybe if I have time I will even include it in the video. So you can see from the technical point of view what I would have done if I were in your shoes. Okay, you get the point. I also cover the cryptos. I cover Bitcoin, I cover Ethereum, I cover Litecoin, a few others. I don't mind to look at one or two other cryptos from time to time for you. So that's another section that I developed recently. In short, there's a lot to see, and I'm open-minded. I don't mind to look at any other market, even if I've never seen it before, or a stock. Okay, sometimes I cover special stocks, especially blue chip stocks, yes, in the US, in Europe. Okay, you run down through the resources. You've got these 3 rows of charts. You scroll down, you will see they cover a lot of markets, the grains, weekly, daily, going back decades. Okay, so you run through the charts, you like that. Useful links, that gives you just a simple set here of 2 links that I've provided, things that were of interest to me. Recommended reading list. I always say that I will add more, and I don't have always time to do that, but these are some of the very interesting books that I've read in the last 10-15 years. Yes, some really interesting stuff. If you have questions about it, you can also ask me. Other than that, the rest is pretty straightforward. Private policy, terms of use. I don't do anything with your details. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I don't sell, I don't buy details, nothing whatsoever. You just go, you subscribe, you pay through PayPal, or you pay through a different method. If you're interested, then that's it. Then you just manage your account, your access. I don't mess up with your details. I've never messed up with anybody's details. I will never will. It's not really my style. Not interested in these things. Special promotional offer. That is again the same page pops up here. It's the same thing. Okay, you either find it under subscribe here or special promotional offer right here, and that's basically it. Once you get your details, you log in. Okay, and you'll get from me also the password that applies to the videos, specific videos, and you can watch whatever you want, and that's about it. So I look forward to hear from you. Wishing you a great week, great trading week. Bye now.